So we're out at Owens today for a Tuesday night Maumee Valley Wheelmen crit race, Criterium series. Checking it out, kind of seeing what's going to happen. A lot of these guys look like they're suffering. It's 35 laps of up, down intensity, and I'm not very good at that yet. So 35 laps is today's total, with special awards offered for sprints, you know, leading a whole lap out on your own. But a lot of the guys here from the area, from the Wheelmen Club, it looks like Red Bike's out here as well. And a lot of these guys will be at the Sylvania race. I don't think too many of them will be in my class, but they're still pretty intimidating. This course today is a 10-corner course, so it's very hard to stay in a steady rhythm. Although it looks like the guys up front have figured out that rhythm and they're doing it very well. The crit races are a sprint. It's a sprint at the beginning, and then some tempo riding, and then a very large sprint at the end.
They're all going to finish on the same lap anyway. They were supposed to keep them though, not too bad.
So this week we got a lot of seat time in on the road bike. Got a good trip up to the Potawatomi Trail on the mountain bike again. Did the tab ride. We did the Ride of Silence last week. I did the Fifer and went with the fast group. Lesson learned, you know, maybe eat. Something we keep referring back to is that food is very important when it comes to racing or riding very hard with these guys. Yeah, just getting seat time, that's all that matters. Haven't lost any weight. Haven't gained any.
Consistency.
Consistency.
We are staying consistent. They're consistently going fast.
So a word that we keep using today is consistent. The guys out of the front are staying consistent. My weight is staying consistent.
Do you feel like you're in your element? Do you feel like this is...
Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is my internal calling? Is the beast going to be let out of the cage? Is that what you're asking?
That's exactly what I'm asking.
I hope so. I lost the key to that cage, so he's been caged up for a while. So they just rang the bell for the last lap, and right here in the first turn, things were already getting dicey.
Things are getting dicey.
These guys are going for it, and this is going to be fun to watch. We're going to have the finish line right here. This is actually kind of getting me excited now that like it's the go time. It's like all or nothing. I just hope that I can be on the pack at the Sylvania race for this. That was fast. So then, like when you're in the pack though, what's etiquette for like taking line? You're responsible.
You kind of
for
have to, yeah. You kind of have to make sure that you're following a line, and then if somebody's kind of dropping back, you have to account for that space. So you can't like most of the time here, the best line is right on the inside, up against near the grass, within a foot and a half. So if somebody's drifting back at that point, it's a little tricky. You got to leave a little bit more space. There's a couple spots where you come off a left-hander and you have to sweep out to make a quick right-hander. So if somebody's there, it gets a little hairy.
Get a little hairy.
You saw down here on
it got a little hairy up front, yeah.
Right here on the last lap, so many people carried a lot of speed, and I think somebody, was chattering tires across the ground. So.
Yeah. Nice. So what about like food before riding?
Something like this, I like to have probably just like a gel, some kind of gel right before with a little bit of caffeine. Not very much food. It's stupid, but I've been doing this for a long time, and this Thursday or Tuesday night race still makes me more nervous than any other race.
Right.
Racing against your peers, so I gotta watch what I eat because I get like upset stomach. But I usually try to get some sugar in me that's gonna kind of give me a little perk right off the bat, so I don't feel like flat legs.
So not little.
So something like this, yeah, not little.
So what do you feel? How do you feel about carb loading? And I mean, like, you think you should carb load?
Not really. I mean, I guess I used to do that kind of stuff, but the more you read, it's like you got to have a little protein. You want to make sure that you're topped off, but you're only going to carry so
Strictly hypothetically speaking, say you're to eat an entire container of lasagna in a 48-hour setting. Is that carb loading, or is that what we call excessive?
That's gluttony.
Gluttony? Gluttony?
He's throwing the Bible at
That's not, so you're saying that's not a training technique?
Absolutely.
We need to revisit this, Justin.
I think so.
If you could give Justin any recommendations on his mission from going from the couch to crit, and the crit's how far from now? Sylvania Classic's when?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's only 3 weeks. The hardest thing to learn is to trust turning. You have to just practice turning. You can have all the power you want, and if you can't turn,
What if you don't have any power?
well, then you better have turning.
I better
You know?
start
If
practicing
you can
my
turn
turns.
well, like look at me, I don't have any power, but I can ride through turns really well.
What's the recommendation? Don't try to go from the couch to crit.
Allow yourself more than 6 weeks of bike riding.